Here with Old Pecan Homestead, we're going to be dredging up some of the mud in our pond. Shayla has some video of that from the other day when I first decided to do this.
Do what, bub? Look at me. Walk across the whole pond.
Get some of that stink on you, Burris.
Burris. What are you doing, bud? Burris. Burris. Dorkfish.
Mud in your garden.
I think your tire's about flat. This front one's really low. Burris, dude. You just got mud all over me, man.
You got mud all over me.
What are you doing, knucklehead? Does that mud feel good? Yeah. You coming to see what he's doing to your pond, Blackjack? Is he messing up your spot?
What's wrong with all this stuff? It's fertilizer.
Hey, Jemima.
He's rolling around in the mud.
Well, Ryland, pigs don't sweat, and so they don't sweat like you. And so to keep their body all cooled off, they go roll in the mud.
Grass.
You don't like rolling in the mud?
Poop.
You've swam in it. What's the difference?
I swim in it because I don't touch the poop.
You do when you walk into the pond.
I just want to walk in.
You want to go walk in it now after Dad stirred all the poop up?
And I'm going to get some more content today on that and try to get you a good video on this. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please go do that. Just to explain that to people that don't understand, is we do these videos in part, a huge part, just to document what we do on this homestead. You know, you can really feel like you haven't got enough done and that you're unaccomplished, but when you go back and you look at a lot of the things you have done, you've really done quite a bit. And then a lot of this is family stuff. But the other part of that is that we're trying to get monetized. So we need about another 400 subscribers and a bunch of watch hours to get monetized. Now, that won't be much money in the beginning, but you know, if we ever get so fortunate as to have a few 100,000 subscribers, then that could be significant money in partnerships and marketing and advertisement and things like that. But anyways, subscribe, like this video, comment on this video. I'm I'm going to be working with my Coyote DK55. So I've got the brush hog on it, and that really helps if you have to get your bucket fairly high up in the air and going up hills and carrying a heavy weight in it in the bucket. But Bailey's liking some of that fresh mud and roots that I dug up right there. Let's walk over here. I'll get a video of this pile of mud. The other day I probably spent a good half hour, 45 minutes. Bailey, she's feasting on them roots right now. But this right here is significant volume. You know, for all that mud that I've pulled out of the pond, that much water will be able to be stored in there. And you're probably talking about thousands of gallons right there. But that's where we're at. We had to cut short the other day because this tire was really low. It's gonna have to be replaced soon, but I'm hoping that can go another month or two. Anyways, I'm gonna walk you over here, get you set up on the camera stand, try to get a good angle, and let you watch me do a little bit of work here. The next thing we gotta do, probably be in a separate video, but we're gonna cut down a lot of these willow trees right here because they just suck the water out of this pond. And I have the reason I can get in here with the tractor is I have a really good sand rock bottom in this pond, and that keeps me from really bogging up. So I think my mussels, I did have some mussels in here, but it appears as though they did not survive. And I'm thinking, I found some of them a little ways away from the pond up the hill here, and I'm thinking something ate on them. But here's one, and it has a hole in it and it's open. I just don't think they survived. Oh, there went a bullfrog. I think it might have been a little bit too muddy of a pond for them, but that's okay. Maybe when the health of this pond is up a little better, we will redo some of that restocking of the mussels. All right, so that's a ton of mud. I've been putting the buckets that I've got right here over a leach line that's not unburied, but I put like this much rock on top of it a while back, and it still, sometimes when a toilet gets stuck running, it still leaches out. So I put a bunch of rock on top. Now I'm polishing it off with some of this pond mud, and what I'm hoping is that the Bermuda grass grows over the top of it real well. I'm probably gonna have to cut some of the trees down to get the grass to grow right there, but that's all to be done. Let's see if we can find some fish to turn back. There's a fish. There's a fish. Lots of fish. It's just, I'm washing a bunch of them up, but guys, there's a lot of them in here. Tons of them. I was really hoping that we wouldn't even get this low, but it's kind of like a missed opportunity if you don't see all them fish working around. It's kind of like a missed opportunity if you don't get in here and get some of this mud out when it is this low. And I'm kind of banking on it. Here goes my bullfrog. I'm really trying not to hurt my bullfrogs, but let's get you a little different view. Looks like we're at 38 minutes of work right there, so I'm gonna try to get a little bit different view here. Alright, well, I ran out of memory, so I missed a bunch of the boys. They come down here trying to figure out what I was doing, and they've been helping me turn fish back loose all around the edges of the pond. There's like thousands of them stranded, and I think what's happened is they may all die off, who knows. I hope not, because I found a couple really big ones and put it back in the water, but they're just really disorientated. You can see I got a lot of just nasty stuff, scummy bottom decaying material stirred up, so their oxygen's probably really low. But kids had fun coming down here and turning them loose, and right now I've got a water hose in there. A lot of this mud on the bank over here will probably end up washing back down in there, but Nevertheless, I've got a ton of it out of here, and I don't know what in the heck I'm going to do with it. But, yeah, that's that. So, hey, what do you guys say?